Oh, we are back at the scale quarter mile for some more JDM racing. We have 16 cars. We have a tournament bracket for race number 2. And this time, we have a King of the Hill. The Datsun 240Z sits alone in Champions Row, all by itself. Let's see which of these 16 cars today will earn their right to race against it and either join it in the row or take its spot as King of the Hill. We're unboxed and ready to go, and boy, do we have some fantastic cars today. Lots of Civics, lots of RX-7s, but a few you guys are probably real excited about. I know you Miata fans are going to be happy to see the Miata competing. That is our drift segment, alongside a Liberty Walk GTR, a Silvia, and a Honda Civic EG. We have our 80s and 90s classic stock JDM, a 300ZX, a Savannah RX-7, a CRX, a Toyota AE86. On the right, we have our 2010s and 2000s stock. We have a Subaru WRX, a Nissan Z, another Miata, and an 08 Type R. And then we bring out the big guns for the Legends segment, which we will finish with. We have the 95 RX-7 rocking that Falcon scheme. It'll take on an EK9. We have the supercar Acura NSX, and then, of course, the legendary Nissan Skyline R34. But before we can get there, we must start off, and we have quite a wild matchup for our first race today. We begin with our drift segment. On the left, we have the heavily modified Nissan Silvia S14, which is specifically classified as a drift edition by Hot Wheels. What does that mean? It's got no front bumper there. Looks pretty wild. Taking it on, we have the Honda Civic EG, looking very sporty in red and black. The Honda's in the top lane, the Nissan's in the bottom lane. On your marks, get set, go. Nissan gets the early jump. It flies out of there, but the Civic, where did it come from? The Civic EG chases it down. Wow. It flies out of there, but the Civic, where did it come? The drift segment keeps rolling with some wild looking cars. On the left, we have the Liberty Walk GTR R35. I know it has a longer technical name. We're not going to use it here because this video would end up being an hour long if I had to say it. On the right, taking it on, the Mazda Miata MX-5 1991 mismatch wheels, digital camel pattern. Let's see who wins. Liberty Walk Nissan up top, Mazda Miata on the bottom. On your marks, get set, go. Miata gets the early jump, but the GTR runs it down and will win by a couple of car lengths. Runs it down and will win. Now let's go back to the 80s and take a look at that classic boxy 80s style. It was the rage anywhere you went, whether you were a muscle car, whether you were a supercar, or whether you were a JDM car. On the left, we have the Toyota AE86 Sprinter rocking a beautiful red and black. And on the right, the 88 Honda CRX looks stealthy in black and gold. Toyota in red, Honda in black. Winner goes to the second round in 3, 2, 1. Toyota gets the jump. The Honda, though, will beat it by a nose. What a great race. The first round so far, nothing short of entertaining, and we have another great matchup here. In blue on the left, the beautiful Nissan 300ZX, and on the right, the Mazda Savannah RX-7 looks just as spectacular. Red and blue have never looked so good, but they'll face off here on the drag strip in 3, 2, 1. Nissan gets the jump. Mazda falls behind the ZX. My goodness. Was that thing fast, or was the Mazda just that slow? Mazda falls. And now we head into the 21st century with some of the cars that are about to face off. On the left, the brand new 2023 Nissan Z looks very sporty in blue. Its young, or I guess older brother, you would say, the Nissan 300ZX in blue just advanced. Looking to play spoiler and end the family reunion? It's the Subaru WRX in a nice white, pink, and gold. The Subaru's in white, the Nissan's in blue. Winner goes to the second round. On your marks, get set, go. Nissan gets the early lead, battling it out. Oh my! What a race. In the end, the Nissan just rubs out the Subaru by an inch. Now a couple of Matchbox produced models battle it out. On the left, the 08 Honda Civic Type R. The first Civic to take the track, the EG, won in dramatic comeback fashion. On the right, taking it on, the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. We also saw a 91 MX-5 Miata race earlier, and it lost. So, will the Civic continue to be hot, or will the Miata get its redemption? Honda in white, Mazda in black. On your marks, get set, go. Honda gets the jump. The Miata falls behind, and the Type R will go 2-0. This is what a couple of legends look like. As we move into the final segment of the bracket, the legends portion. On the left, the Mazda RX-7, the 1995 Mazda RX-7, the poster car for so many of us as kids, rocking a beautiful blue and silver Falcon deco. Taking it on, another legendary sleeper car, the Honda Civic Type R EK9, rocking a beautiful yellow with those beautiful red interior seats. Mazda up top, Honda on the bottom. Winner goes to the second round in 3, 2, 1. EK9 gets the jump. The RX-7 won't run it down. The EK9 is going to make Civics 3-0 in the first round. The RX-7. And we're down to the last two. On the right, it's the legendary Japanese supercar, the Acura NSX, looking very good in yellow. But the fan favorite, the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 in a beautiful green and black has come to race. Let's head to the drag strip. Will the Skyline send its fans home happy, or will it be the Acura playing upset? On your marks, get set, go. Acura got the jump. The Skyline gets out to a 2-car lead, and it will easily win. It was a good day to be a Nissan or a Honda. If you take a look at the 8 cars that won in the first round, 4 of them are Nissans, 4 of them are Hondas. And guess what? Every single matchup will feature a Honda versus a Nissan. Nissan went 4-1 in the first round. Honda went 4-0. Mazda was swept, going 0-4. Acura, Subaru, Toyota all also had entries and couldn't get the job done. So, the 2 biggest Japanese car manufacturers in this series are going to duke it out. The drift section is looking to submit its semifinalists. On the left, we have the first of 4 Hondas and 3 Honda Civics that will take the track in the EG. By far the smallest and maybe the cutest, this little red and white car came back from behind to win its first round matchup. On the right, we have what looks like a supervillain. It's the Liberty Walk Nissan GTR R35. These two will be the first of 4 Honda-Nissan matchups. Honda in red, Nissan in white. Winner goes to the semifinals in 3, 2, 1. Neck and neck off the start, but it's the Liberty Walk R35 just holding off a late run from the EG. It almost came back. The first laugh goes to Nissan, and now they put forward the 300ZX, which had one of the fastest races we've seen in the first round. Taking it on, the Honda CRX, looking sleek in black and gold. Honda in the bottom lane. Let's get these guys straightened out. Honda in the bottom lane, Nissan in the top lane. On your marks, get set, go. Neck and neck off the jump, but it's the 300ZX cruising to the finish line. We will have a guaranteed Nissan in the final. Is it panic time for Honda? We'll see. They've lost their first two second-round matchups. They now send out the second of three Civics, the 2008 Honda Civic Type R, to take on the 2023 Nissan Z to see which classic JDM 21st century car will be representing that section in the semifinals. It's the Honda up top and the Nissan on the bottom. Round 3 of these two going at it starts in 3, 2, 1. Nissan Z gets the jump, and Honda has now lost 3 in a row. Nissan is looking to do the unthinkable and have all 4 semifinalists. Uh-oh, Honda. They advanced all 4 of their cars in the first round to the second round and had to be feeling great. But now, 3 of those 4 have lost, and all that remains is their EK9. To be fair, if you're a Honda fan, there's probably not another car you would want on the track. Unfortunately, this being the legend segment, they have to face a legendary Nissan, and that is the classic GTR R34. Nissan wants a clean sweep. They want all 4 semifinalists. Honda just wants a shot at the championship. They have to win this race if that's going to happen, though. Round 4 of Nissan Honda in the second round starts in 3, 2, 1. It's the EK9 with the jump, and it will hold off the Nissan. Between the supercars and JDM tournaments, no manufacturer had ever had 4 semifinalists, and today that will remain true. 3 has been done before, but 4 remains unlikely. What a fun crew we have assembled for this semifinals matchups. We have 3 very different Nissans. We have a Liberty Walk GTR, we have a 300ZX, and we have its baby brother, the 2023Z. Trying to play spoiler on Nissan's parade is the Honda Civic EK9. Nissan has guaranteed themselves a spot in the final. The question is, which car will it be? The Liberty Walk GTR or the 300ZX? They face off next. Liberty Walk in the top lane, 300ZX in the bottom lane. On your mark, get set, go! It's the 300ZX out to the early lead, and it gaps the GTR easily. Will it be an all-Nissan final to earn a chance to take on the older brother Datsun, or will Honda throw their name into the ring? We'll find out as the Nissan Z in blue takes on the Honda Civic EK9. The new kid on the block, Z, takes on the old legend Honda Civic EK9 in 3, 2, 1. EK9 with the jump, the Z runs it down. It will face older brother in the finals. Well. What a fun matchup we have here between then and now. The Nissan 300ZX takes on the 2020 Nissan Z. The Nissan Z is the most recent generation of the legendary Z sports car line from Nissan. The 300ZX was the representative of that line in the 80s and 90s. And of course, our king of the hill is the Datsun 240Z. Back before Nissan was Nissan, and when they were Datsun, this was the car that made the Z line what it was. 3 generations of the same car are about to battle it out. Here in the championship, it's best of 3. Whoever wins gets to take on the oldest brother, 240Z. The 2023Z is in the bottom, the 300ZX is in the top. Both are in blue. On your marks, get set, go! The 300ZX leads by a nose, but it's the Z, the 2023Z, getting the last laugh in race 1. What a race. 300ZX. By far the most confusing race I've ever had to announce. Both cars are Nissan Zs, both are blue. It's hard to differentiate. Either way, the 2023Z up top is leading 1-0. Let's see if the Z300Z can strike back in 3, 2, 1. Neck and neck again off the start. This time the 300 wins by a couple car lengths. It's 1-1. We've switched lanes again. Who will get the second win first in 3, 2, 1. Neck and neck. The 300 out to a nose lead, but it's the 2023 Z again winning by a hair. Out. We have ourselves a duel. The 300Z now switches to the bottom lane. It needs to win here, or the 2023Z is your Tournament 2 champion. On your marks, get set, go. 300Z falling behind. It won't get the job done. The 2023Z wins Supercars 2. One big brother down, one to go. The 2023 Nissan Z took down older brother Nissan 300ZX. Now, the Datsun 240Z stands in its way as it looks to become the next king of the hill. The Datsun's up top, the Nissan's up top, the Datsun's on the bottom. The first to 3 wins is your king of the hill. On your marks, get set, go. It's the 240Z with the early lead. It easily beats the 2023Z. The Z moves to the bottom, the 240Z moves to the top. We've switched lanes. Datsun leads 1-0. On your marks, get set, go. And again, the Datsun's too fast. The 2023Z kept it close, but not close enough. It's now or never for the 2023Z. It trails 0-2. The Datsun 240Z has yet to lose, and a win here would keep that streak alive. On your marks, get set, go. The 240Z, and still, it is your king of the hill as it sweeps the 2023Z 3-0. It was a valiant effort. The 2023Z put together a great run, but it did not have enough for the 240Z that wins 3-0. Not all is lost, though, as the 2023Z will earn a spot in Champions Row below the King of the Hill. That is all for now, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what cars you want to see on the King of the Hill track next, and we'll try and get them out there. Peace.